What's good, party people? This is your friendly neighbor, Chad the Maverick, back again with another video. And my question I want to pose to anybody watching this is, who are you? But not who are you. Don't tell me your name. Who are you? What do you stand for? What does your spirit represent for you? What are your passions? What do you want to be seen as? Where do you want to go? What do you want to accomplish? What's your purpose even being here? Why are you here? Why are you even watching this video? Who are you? The reason why I want to start like that is because the Aries new moon is approaching. And with this Aries new moon, we're in this situation where the old character that you've been carrying out for the past however old you are of your life has been slowly but surely been fading away. Fading away in its entirety because Neptune is dissolving everything. Neptune is dissolving. It has been dissolving how we speak. Neptune is currently on the moon right now. How everyone feels and how everyone's been emotionally relating to other people. And on top of that, Neptune is making an aspect with Venus, which is how we see beauty. So how we see beauty, how we speak in our emotions right now are all dissolving. And the sun right now is in Aries, which is showing that this is about identity, right? These parts of our identity have been dissolving away because of Neptune, because of this new transition over into this fourth dimensional plane, right? The 4D has been coming in because of Uranus and Taurus, making this new shift and this new paradigm. Pretty much, it's what's going on right now. The best way to put it when it comes to this new Aries energy coming in with the new moon is that this is right now is to choose your character. Anyone that's ever played a video game, anyone that's ever anything of the nature, when I want to say video game, right? There's this choose your character time frame. You pick what avatar you want to use, but then when you pick the avatar, they all have a specific signature to them. So let's say it's like a fighting game, right? Because it is a fighting game, because we're in a spiritual war. This is a heightened version of a spiritual war, but we're always in spiritual war. We're always having to fight for our purpose. We're always having to fight for what feels right to us. We're always having to fight something. But ironically, the fighting all of these things equates best when we start to find our inner peace in our identity, in who we are, in our signatures, in knowing what our fire brings to the table. There's so many things in this world, but like, what are we bringing to the table? What are you bringing to the table? Why did you choose the character that you chose? Because this time frame is about you launching that character right into this world. That spirit that you've always been, you're being launched into this world. You are now coming through. Whether it's conscious, unconscious, or anything in between, it's happening. It's currently happening. This is the now. The now is you having to face and understand that you own your identity. Your spirit and your ego are at this merging point, and everything's confusing. Like the world is upside down right now. Everything is not as it seems, but that's exactly why it seems the way it is. we're starting to find these frequencies are starting. I don't know if anyone else has been noticing, but within the past, especially when Mercury was in retrograde, things that have resonated with you on a even on a deeper level than you would think had all resurfaced. I know for myself, there were resurfacings of certain people. There were certain shows that I had to rewatch in a different light. There were certain movies I had to see that spirit was able to kind of show me. And in a sense, some of these things still resonated with me, and they resonated in my heart. And those are the things I know I have to take with me when it comes to this new moon, this new energy, this new fire that everyone's starting to feel. However, there were also things that appeared where I realized that these are things that I shouldn't be taking with me. These are things that have been so far in the past that they shouldn't even have any effect in the present day. And there's a part of me that had to sit there and forgive myself for these circumstances that may have happened in the past that I never did. But at the end of the day, this is a new chapter. This is a new book, even if you want to go that far. This is a new book. This is a new saga, a new arc. You're coming into a different character, right? It's way more potent than we think it is. It's so beautiful. We're embracing our sun sign more now because Aries is exalted, or the sun in Aries is an exaltation. This is the sun at its highest peak, for this is when the spring starts to come in. This is when the sunshine is finally coming in. If you haven't noticed, for the past X amount of time, I've always been, for the most part, in the room. It's been snow, it's been cold, it's been very frigid. We were all, in a sense, winter kills parts of people. Winter is when it's raw. There is not much energy in the winter when it's cold. Everything is kind of just going off, dying off. The only highlight of winter for most people is Christmas. Christmas, maybe New Year's. But outside of that, things fall off. People understand they may not be in a relationship for the right reasons. People may understand that their old relationships never served them to begin with. And we're on this new bandwidth, we're on this new wave, this new phase, this new frequency. We're getting closer and closer to the heavens, in a sense. Like the DNA, I'm reading the Gene Key book right now. I'm going to be implementing it more into the readings and into my discussions when this happens. But this new world is shifting. It's really been shifting. And we're in it now. Anyone who's been on this path, has been on this journey, understands it. And for anyone else, there's going to be more of a rude awakening, because then people are going to have to understand, wow, I never resonated with this. I never actually liked these things. These aren't things that are set up for me. And anyone who's been on the path of this journey, spirituality, meditation, yoga, anything along the lines that gets you connected to yourself, are going to have a way easier time with the transition. But those who don't understand are going to be facing the bluntness of this Aries new moon. This Aries new moon is going to be like, what? No, this is the time to really embrace that inner child. The way that I see things personally is that I'm becoming the young man that my 7-year-old self wanted to be. And I never noticed that until, I think it was Mercury in Pisces retrograde. And I'm like, wow, like everything I always envisioned for myself that I wanted to do, that I wanted to try, that I wanted to push forward, what I wanted to do. I wanted to help people and I want to serve others in order for them to understand their highest potential, because as people, we're more than just people. We're evolving as a species. All of these movies, all of these literatures, all of these fictions about in the future, the human race is starting to evolve. If you think about it, those stemmed like 1990, 2000. They're like in 10, 20 years. This is 10, 20 years. We're almost in 2020. 2020 was like the most futuristic thought for any old literature, any old form of media. So that's just my quick piece. I want to enjoy this sunlight and sunshine a little bit, but I wanted to stop and kind of talk about the Aries new moon for a bit. Um, for anybody who's wants to get deeper into their personnel, their personality, their gene key, their purpose, I have my readings in the description, chattermaverick.com. I'll be able to go through it with you. I want to be able to help people with that. I also have my tarot readings available. I can, if you ask the question about, what do you want, or any questions that has to do with maybe your identity and what you want to bring into this new astrological time frame with this Aries new moon, just put that in for under the description when it asks you if there's any questions that are specific, and I'll be able to do that for you. I'm going to return them as fast as possible because that's something I want to bring in. I want to be able to get these insights to you as fast as possible so you can take it and do the rest of the work for yourself. And I'm available for anyone who wants to speak. I've been just helping people out on a generalization. Some people just have been asking DMs on my social medias. Anyway, but I hope this reaches you well. I hope you have a great time. And this is your friendly neighbor on the internet, Maverick, signing out. Peace.